Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Carl Markowski, and you are listening to the Playing On podcast. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a little segment that I'm trying to find a name for it. I don't know if I want to call it 19 with 19, like 19 minutes with number 19, me, or what exactly, but I'm thinking about making small little segments in between podcasts where I'm just talking about a few different subjects. And this one, I wanted to talk to you guys about success. Well, not necessarily just success, but just getting the most out of life and the most out of this game, and where I was 14 years ago, whatever it was, when I first started playing this game, and what I feel and what I went through, what I felt when I first started playing and I first started watching the game and the way it played out and the different people that played this sport and the ones that I watched that were playing at the top level and that influenced me through my entire career and kind of built this character that I am, not character that I am now, but built my character, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So first thing is, let's just dive a little bit into my history and kind of where I came from and played and everything. And yeah, I come from a town called Toledo, Ohio, and pretty much grew up here. I was born in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I was only there for about a year. I believe my father was stationed there with my mother on a Marine base, but I grew up in Toledo. Had a lot of friends through high school, and then I found paintball, and it kind of changed a lot of things for me. I played sports in high school. I was kind of not necessarily the class clown, but I liked attention, so I just, I tried to be funny and be the ones that everybody kind of looked at and, talked to. I just liked people. Period. I mean, that's what it was. I'm not necessarily that I liked the attention, but I just like talking to people with different characters and different personalities. And through high school playing sports, it didn't really go hand in hand a lot. The stereotypes as far as jocks go, and then you can't be a jock and then also be like a class clown or a comedian or the popular kid, also like the nerdy kid. I was kind of like all of them, I feel like, rolled up in one. And I found kind of this space in high school to where I kind of took all of that into everything that I did. And I wanted to do everything that I possibly could. I wanted to experience everything. Hell, I wanted to join choir in high school because I loved music and I wanted to sing, but I also I wanted to play sports, so it would have interfered with football and baseball and all that stuff. So I wasn't able to do that, but I wanted to try things. And in life, like I feel that everybody should try anything that they want to do. You only get one life, and this is it. It doesn't matter if you're just starting to listen to this and you're young, or you're one of the veteran guys and pro players, or whoever is listening to this. Just don't take anything for granted. Make every day an adventure. And that's what I tried to do. And I found paintball, and that kind of changed everything for me because, when I was younger, I turned towards my friends, and my friends slowly turned into those paintball friends. And I stopped really hanging out with the people that I usually do in high school. And I started hanging out with my friends in paintball and playing paintball a lot. And paintball taught me a lot. Just because I had to grow up fast, man. Paintball is not forgiving at all. I mean, you either go out there and you just get smacked in the face, and you can do one of two things. You can either kind of, whoa, shit, and kind of step back a little and have it take you off your path, or you can take it as a challenge. And that's what I've really tried to do throughout my career and my life is take it as a challenge, because that's exactly what it is. And if you can't step up and perform and make it something every single day that you want to do nothing but get better at and better your person, yourself, You have to. And it I enjoyed it so much that I just pursued it to the point of where I am today. And I have so many people to thank for it, but I put myself in those opportunities. And there was a lot of people involved in that, though. I mean, there's a lot of people involved in anybody's life coming up. I mean, you can say that it was just your own, but I mean, somebody raised you, somebody had your back at some point. But you have to know, and you have to be selfish every once in a while to know that you have to put yourself first and kind of focus on you. But know that there are people involved that kind of brought you up, and all my friends helped me coming up, and I've lost some along the way, but I've gained some along the way, and that's life. And as far as success goes, I wouldn't consider myself a very successful person per se, like financially or anything like that, but I feel like I'm pretty damn successful at the people that I have found along the way. And those people have influenced me throughout my entire life, whether I've known them for 14 years during my paintball career, or whether it be my parents that have had my back ever since I started doing this crazy thing, or my wife having to be around me when I'm focused on paintball, but also trying to focus at life, and she levels me out, and especially now with the little one. But every day is still, you have to make every day an adventure, and you have to make every day matter, because you never know what could happen tomorrow or the day after that. I mean, whatever God you believe in, or whatever you believe in, you have to wake up every morning and just be thankful that you wake up, and that you can live this day out and live it to your fullest, because you don't know. A lot of you are going to get into a car and drive somewhere or walk somewhere. Anything can happen, man. Shit happens. And that's why you don't look at anybody in this game or anybody in life with envy. Look at it with, look at them with a passion of wanting to do what they do or do it better. Look at them with the influence that they give off, or that you just want to just be better or just be at that level, because you can't. There are so many things in life that are intimidating, and you cannot let it bring you down. You have to help build that ship that is going to sail through everything, because you're going to hit storms. You're not just going to get in a boat and it's going to be smooth sailing. There's going to be storms, but you have to weather it. And it's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard. It's going to be easy at times, but you have to take advantage of every single little opportunity that comes around, and you have to be able to recognize it. And that could be a metaphor for paintball, each individual game, but you have to. It's like a post I just posted today. It was, you have to rise above the moment, but you have to be humbled by the experience. So you can never be greater than the moment. And what I meant by rise to the moment is you have to bring yourself to be better than what you are or what you were, and be the best you can at that time. But you also have to know that you are this small thing that is so insignificant, in this world. But I mean, I'm kind of rambling on, but I've just had, in the past few days, I've had a lot of things kind of hit me and come to me, and just had me thinking, whether it be a Joe Rogan podcast. I just watched this. My son, he's only 17 months, but he loves Justin Timberlake, and we just watched this little documentary on his last show in Vegas, and just the time and the effort that goes into it, and how humble he is, and how much of an entertainer he is. And you can take that into anything. I mean, you can be anything. You have to put yourself in the moment, and you have to take off with it. And pretty much what I'm trying to say is, don't let anything stop you. Go out, follow your dreams, don't have somebody who doesn't mean anything, if it's a comment or if it's a somebody random on the street or somebody tells you suck or that you're bad at this, you're bad at that. Take it as fuel. Take it as, a stepping stone to get to where you need to be, because you're the only person that can stop you. You are the only one that can stop you. And you're not going to let that happen. So if you want to reach your goals, you are going to be the one that is going to be reaching for every single step and every single, rung on the ladder. And you have to go after it. Don't let anything stop you. Just stay positive. It's going to take a lot of hard work. A lot of fucking hard work. That's for sure. But if you are poised and you are focused enough, you can make it. And there's a reason why there's only a select few that have the kind of success that, even professional paintball players have. And even then, that's not even to where it needs to be. I feel like every player that makes it professionally should be paid. I know the sport isn't there, but if you get to that certain point, and I'm not trying to sound like that's the end all be all, but I mean, that's you are a professional in professional sport. I feel like you should get paid, and I feel like it's so uneven across the board. But that goes to say for where the sport is now. But I feel like that is a goal that we should reach. Because I'd love to see guys get paid for something that they've devoted their life to, and missed so much because of this sport. And it takes a lot, man. This sport is, like I said before, it's not forgiving. It is definitely unforgiving. And if you want anything in life to be successful, whether it be in paintball, in anything, you have to work hard for it. So that's enough for me rambling. I just wanted to just kind of go over a couple things. Hopefully I said what I wanted to say, because I kind of got into a little trance there. But I want to also say thank you, everybody, for listening. I very, very much appreciate it. And we will see you next time here on the Playing On Podcast. We'll see you guys. Peace.